Hello minasan, Hikidachi desu, and welcome to another Watchalong. This time we're gonna be watching a movie called Love is a Story, which I was supposed to find a Japanese movie to watch today about Christmas, but I didn't. I couldn't find a Japanese movie readily available on like Netflix or Prime or whatever services I have. And downloading one the other ways was like too much of a hassle. So we're just gonna watch this one, which is a Romanian movie, right? I never have seen a Romanian movie before. I never even knew they made movies there. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. Every part of the world makes movies, but I never heard of someone say like, "Yeah, I love Romanian movies," right? And since I have seen like Indonesian movies and like Taiwanese movies, Chinese movies, Korean movies, Japanese movies, like American movies, of course, Italian movies, Spanish movies. I have seen quite a few movies in the watch-alongs, so I decided why not give it a go. So we're gonna be watching this Romanian movie right now. Just gonna click play, and after this one, I'm sorry, we're gonna be watching another movie which is, I think, German. I'm pretty sure it's German. So it's international movie time, and these are supposed to be Christmas movies. So Dragos Bucur, it says. That's the name of the movie in Romanian. No, it's the name of people. Raluca Aprodu. Oh my god, it's a Christmas song in Romanian. Mimi Branescu. Mirela Oprizor. Vlad Samfirescu. These are interesting names. Gabriela Popescu. Christina Lakov. Which I think it's the director, right? Pobeste de Dragoste. I guess that's the name of the movie. I'm sure my pronunciation sucks ass, but it is what it is. Okay, so we're on the streets. It's close to Christmas. It's snowing. There's a bunch of decorations. There's actually not that many decorations. And there's someone playing the violin on the street, which was the movie of the opening, which is a really good transition. And there he comes, which I think it's the protagonist of the movie. And there's a doggy. It's a really good movie. And this guy gives him a few, whatever the Romanian movie like money is. And it's just like, can we play together? And this guy also has like a violin. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick today. Romanian Leo? Yeah, it's Leo. Okay, this guy is clearly much better at playing the violin than this old man that was playing on the street. So he's just like one-upping him on the street, very disrespectful. You're gonna take the people from him. And there's like this very beautiful, well, I'm guessing it's a very beautiful woman getting close, which I guess is the female protagonist of the movie. Wow, she has like a very interesting dress. Like semi-transparent red, but she's wearing a coat, so it's not that revealing. So she played very well, and he leaves to follow the woman. Okay. As expected from another country's movie, the pacing is really different. I forgot to put the timer on screen. Sorry about that. So I don't know if these guys know each other. So to me, it's just like a random guy following a woman he found attractive on the street. And she's like searching for something on a drawer. And there's a guy with a gun. This escalated so quickly. And she started crying. Okay, it's a movie. Okay, they are recording a movie. Okay, I was like, what the fuck is happening? They are recording a movie. Okay. She doesn't like being touched. They're making a movie apparently inside the movie. And so far it's nothing impressive. I like the violin part, very artistic, but aside from that, nothing magical just yet. This woman doesn't want to record with this man because apparently his breath stinks. She's not like very fond of the other male actor for whatever. Very unprofessional, by the way. And this guy is still playing the violin alone on the streets. Like, I'm probably gonna be missing a bunch. Oh, it's not on the streets, it's in a recording studio, never mind. I'm probably gonna miss a bunch of the cultural references in this movie because I know next to nothing about Romania. And the director is not happy, but she's also not happy. But he doesn't care. Sebastian Mihalov. What are your plans for Christmas? What are you doing on Christmas Eve? I'll be at home with my violin because music is my wife. Like a quote from Saint Exupéry? Exupéry? I don't know how to pronounce that. The love is not to stand next to your loved one, but to stand next to her and look in the same direction. I mean, but if you're standing next to her looking at the same direction, you're next to her anyway, right? So it's a unsatisfied actress and by a random maverick violin, like person that plays the violin. Violinist? Yeah, that's how you say that, right? By the way, I just noticed a bunch of things in this movie are in French. So there's a bunch of French in Romania, I guess. There's like an old woman smoking in a very fancy... Oh, it's a fancy Christmas party, which the actress woman was invited, but she's not going. And she's wearing this very fancy dress again. And there's the violin guy. Like for one, he's very tall, and another, He feels like a stalker in this movie. Like, it doesn't feel like a lovely coincidence and stuff like that. He's just like looking straight at her non-stop from behind the bookshelves. Not even behind the bookshelves because he's taller than the bookshelves, so it's just like over the bookshelves. I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus. Oh, they are looking at each other. Oh! Damn, she dropped Santa Claus. She was not looking at Santa. Oh, they even say excusez-moi. Very boring movie so far. I'm sorry. Now this guy's inviting the woman to one of his concerts. Look, I'm gonna be honest, this doesn't feel like a movie. This feels like a cheap episode of like a romance. Like, as an episode of a romance comedy, it's okay, but without the comedy, I guess it's just like a romance. The woman has very nice clothes, by the way. Yeah, this is a weird movie. Honestly, I don't know what to think about it. He seems like they don't seem to know each other from like different places like before. So he seems like a very pushy stalker guy that honestly will be really creepy in real life. And I guess people give him a pass because he's like, I'm gonna say attractive. It doesn't look attractive to me whatsoever. I would even say like he's kind of ugly. He's just like really tall. Like, compared to the woman, she's more attractive, but then again, I don't like men, so I wouldn't be sure about that. Yeah, I think I pick a terrible movie for this watch-along. Thank God no one's watching. And they just went with it? To brass up, whatever that is. And she even went. Wait, so the director of the movie, it's her boyfriend or husband? Or whatever, like, she has a relationship with that man. And she ditches him just to go into this random guy's apartment. And now they are gonna have sex? They're already naked? Okay, no, they are not already naked yet. But they are about to kiss in a very intense fashion with a bunch of camera angles. And a very romantic song, but I don't think this is romantic whatsoever. And they kiss each other. But what the fuck? This is not romantic. And now he's playing the violin in a party? The transitions in this movie are all over the place. Sorry. This is a terrible movie. I cannot believe Like, this feels like I'm watching an episode of like episode 12 of a show that I haven't watched the previous 11 episodes. Now they're getting drunk after the party and they're gonna have sex because she's already removing her dress. You know, I think she's just going to sleep because she's drunk. What is this absolute shit of a movie? Another transition to opening Christmas gifts. So she just forgot in like what is like 2 scenes. What is this? This has been like 5 minutes of the movie. It's been like 10 minutes of the movie. And they're having vacations together now on the snow. And they're on the swings being very happy, but she just cheated on her husband, boyfriend, I don't know. They never even established the sorry. Oh, and he's removing her as the main actress of the show. I mean, fair enough if she cheats on you and ignores you and doesn't go to your Christmas party. Because and now they're having sex over music partitures, I guess? Like music shit? Which is weird. Again, it's not over, they're on the wall, no, they're on the floor. So in the span of like 3 days, this woman just replaced her boyfriend with a random street guy that plays the violin. And now they're doing the thing after going on vacation for Christmas. And the other guy is just replacing her on the TV show, which is, you know, fair enough if she doesn't even answer your calls. Which is not only very unprofessional, but she's very slutty. And now she's taking a bath with him and he's bedding her. Is this normal? A thing that happens in there? I don't know. And I just feel bad for the director guy because I don't know what he did. Like, they never even show us what he did to deserve to be like cheated on and ignored, right? He was just like, we need to do the take. It's important for the show, which is, you know, fair enough. They are doing a movie, right? And you have to come to my family's Christmas 1 year later. Okay. They're still in bed. Yeah, I feel like whoever made this movie, he was like, I'm so artistic. I'm gonna put a bunch of fancy music and I'm gonna make all of these fancy artsy shots and like crane shots and like spinning. And all the compositions is gonna be, which is good. Don't take me wrong. It's good artistic endeavor, right? But it's a very bad movie. And at the end of the day, people have to enjoy watching the movie, and this is just not. What's the point of this fancy shooting and everything and like perfect composition on screen if you're gonna make like this doesn't make any sense. I think this might be worse than a bad Christmas mom, like a bad mom Christmas. Hello CG9, thank you for coming to the stream. How are you doing? And now they are quoting Snow White. So she's exhausted and could use some more sleep, but she hasn't worked on anything because she just got fired from her job because she was cheating on her husband, director people, right? Her name is Aprilia, by the way. Could be better. That's. I hope it gets better for you. And she's so cold, and they're wasting like 5 minutes in this bet seeing that. Again, they're acting like I'm sorry. This guy's removing her socks, which is really weird to me. They're acting like this like lovey-dovey couple, and I guess they have a year together, but this guy's touching her feet and kissing her feet. Is this a fetish movie? I know it's not, but it's weird. Is it something people do? Like, just like kissing your feet in the morning? And now he's touching her tummy. And I'm wondering, why did I choose this movie? Hello, Alts. Thank you for coming to the stream. How are you doing? I mean, I would expect this kind of behavior for like people that have been like a 3-year relationship, 5-year relationship. But they just met each other a year ago, and she kind of like left her boyfriend, husband. I don't even know what it was because the movie... I'm sorry. Now they are just spooning. You're feeling jolly. You're feeling better from your sickness that you had the last couple of days. Yeah, this might be the single worst movie I have seen. But you know, I have to be tolerant. This is a movie from a different country. There's obviously things I don't understand that I'm not grasping, so I wouldn't hold it to the same standards I hold an American movie, for example. Best country in the world, by the way, USA. We make the best movies. Because that Italian movie, the Christmas Witch movie, was terrible. I mean, this is definitely Christmas related, but as a movie, it's fucking trash. The direction of the movie, it's everywhere. Like, you jump from one scene to the other. They present you characters without even telling you their name, their backstory, or anything, and it just keeps on going. And there's like a neighbor saying like, I love when you play music. I open my window to hear you play your music. Yeah. Concerto. The chair. This one's Irina, the neighbor. And this guy, Sebastian. Significantly better, but not fully healthy yet. That's good. Goddamn, this cheese is Romanian. Yeah, it is for real, for real. I choose the most Romanian Christmas movie I found. Mister, do you want to clean the snow from here? No, why clean it? Well, to clean your sidewalk. Will you teach me to play the violin? So this guy is also a violin teacher, and it says like, tell your parents if you want me to teach you. I don't have parents. My mom is in Spain, and I have a little sister with whom I live at my aunt's. Imagine being a kid and being sent to Spain. That would be terrible. Don't let this one influence your thoughts, or movies are actually worse. I'll try to see another one in a different, maybe not a Christmas movie, and I will give it a try eventually, but just based on the Italian movie I have watched, on the Spanish movie I have watched, and then this one, no wonder why all the good movies are American and like Asian movies, I guess. And this woman is acting as a Snow White on like a mall or like a shopping center. So she got demoted from movie star to mall Snow White. Wait, why is she Snow White on Christmas? Shouldn't she be like... What is happening in this movie? No wonder Hollywood is not set up in Europe. I know, right? This is what happens when you give people free healthcare. They don't make good movies. It's a trade-off. Do you want to make a movie about serial killers and transsexuals? Did childhood fairy tales influence you that much? I had a crush on Red Riding Hood. I mean, same, but what the fuck is happening? The dialogues is the most random thing ever. Is this guy the husband? It kind of looks like the husband, but like he's dressing very differently, so I don't know anymore. Wait, so one of the women that was on the fancy Christmas party of the husband, it's the owner of the apartments they're staying while cheating with this guy and her husband, which is supposedly a friend or like family member of this old woman. So why would you let that happen? And this guy obviously doesn't have to pay the rent because obviously he's not making any money following his passion of violin. So they don't have money? She left her like very good paying job as an actress. Not only she's a bad woman, but she's also retarded. Never even heard of it, so like, good job digging this out, lol. I just went on Netflix and I searched Romanian and Christmas and it came out. I didn't do a lot of digging for this one. There was another one, but it didn't look that Christmassy. But then again, now that I'm watching this, it doesn't really look that Christmassy. It looks like a random episode from a soap opera and I don't have context for anything. But this woman always gets like nice clothes. I don't know, I didn't want to say slutty clothes because it's not like that, but oh, and no one is hiring her because she cheated on her husband or something like that. Oh, so he kinda soft-blocked this bitch from being an actress? That's good. You know, I'm on the side of the husband for now. Like, until they say he harmed me in the worst way possible. You mean like blocking you from movies? Because you cheated on him and left him alone in the middle of a recording, so you're not innocent in this, woman. Still more Christmassy than the Christmas Witch, yeah. Oh, he's there. He's just like watching her, and she gave him the finger. Okay, and throw him a water bottle. Okay. I know this guy is like a big asshole probably, but the movie hasn't let me know why, so I don't have a choice but to side with the husband that was cheated on before Christmas. That's a nice title. The cheating before Christmas. That's a movie. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. This guy has a fucking huge chin. What the fuck? It's just like a background character, but what the fuck? And now she's repenting because she doesn't have any money and she lost everything because she cheated on her husband for no apparent reason. Oh no, and her only fancy bag got ran over and she's losing all the luxury she was used to because she fell in love with a random guy with no money because he was like quote unquote handsome and playing the violin. I'm watching. You're watching? Okay. And still she's giving money to a random homeless person? Well, good to know you guys also have homeless people in there. But I have to say, the snow, it's very beautiful. All the white roofs in here. Aprilia. What? I don't know what they're saying, I'm just... Yeah, they kiss each other and they love each other, but they're like falling to pieces. Guess when they say all you need is love, that's not true. Vorbesc Which nu răspunzi. Telephone, that's phone, right? Oh, the phone is broken. Wait, it's a fucking like normal phone. It's not a smartphone. This movie it's from 2015. We had smartphones then. Honestly, what this woman expect that it will happen? And this guy's kicking a bench on the streets. What is wrong like with you, man? The bench has done nothing to you. Like, you expect to cheat on one of the most successful actors, like directors. I'm sorry, in the industry. I'm guessing, which has connections with every other director in the field, and expect to still being an actress, and someone will hire you knowing that you leave like recordings in the middle because you're horny for a random guy. Like, let alone the cheating. Like, forget about the cheating. It's so unprofessional to leave a recording in the middle of the job, right? So obviously no one will want to hire you even if you're like beautiful or whatever, because like, this is just the story of a stupid woman. And a trash guy that's doing nothing for her. And he was like very stalkery at the beginning, so it's weird because like they are painting this as a beautiful love story, but it's fucking cringe. And now this guy is throwing his boots on the sky, and he broke a street light, and now he's barefoot on the snow, and now she's laughing because apparently that's a funny, cute thing to do. But now this guy doesn't have shoes. You're poor and you're throwing your shoes away? I step on a chunk of ice. Yeah, you fucking idiot. Obviously you did. I just decided now, like, Romania is not real. Just based on this movie, it's not real. And now she's removing her shoes again? I mean, again, also removing her shoes. Hey, we have no money and we're struggling. Let's remove our shoes in the middle of the snow and get sick. That's surely gonna fix things up. And now she's wanking his feet to warm him up. Like, what? And now she touched his dick. Okay. Now they are kissing. This is just fucking stupid, horny people. Like, they don't serve anything good to happen to them. I'm 100% supporting the evil director guy because I don't feel like he's evil whatsoever. And the neighbors are watching them through a telescope having sex? Who wrote this movie? How is this a what? Oh my god, the neighbors are watching them through a telescope having sex, and they're like wanking each other while watching these guys doing it? What? No. Okay, screw it. The first like 10 minutes of this movie was like very artistic, but forget it. This is just trolling. This movie is a big troll. You're gonna tell me someone made this seriously? I was behind. Wi-Fi falling on me. Oh no, God, why? What the fuck? And now they're very happy cleaning the house, even though they have no money, they have no shoes, they have no jobs, and no future. But now they are happy because. And now this guy is making a mess after they cleaned. What the fuck? Like every scene from this movie, it's just like you took a random scene from a different episode of a sitcom that it's not funny. You know, I owe an apology to A Bad Mom's Christmas. That's a masterpiece compared to this fuckfest of things happening. Like 1 second they're crying because they have no money and they threw their shoes, and the other one they're having sex while being watched by the neighbors, and now they're dancing to random music happily while cleaning the house. Nothing is consistent in this movie. Nothing. And now he's putting wet naps on her leggings like if it was money for a stripper. And now they're... I don't... What? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? No. Stop it. It's not even halfway through the movie. What is happening? And now there's random shots of like a clock tower, I guess. And there's the husband, which is still like pretty much in love with this girl. That it's still dressed as Snow White for whatever fucking reason. And again, I don't know if that's the husband because it looks like really classy. But when he's like a director, he looks like really whatever. And this woman is just... She has the most prominent collarbones I have fucking ever seen. Oh my god. You can grab those things as handlebars. Jesus Christ. And there's this really trashy woman with leopard clothing. With like, she's really old and ugly, but she's dressed really slutty. And she's like trying to get this guy to play the violin somewhere. But she probably also wants to bang him. Is this Sarah Marshall? I don't know who Sarah Marshall is, but I don't think it is. It's a very bizarre movie, I've heard. It's the name of a movie. So Paul has been telling everyone in town apparently that the woman is a filthy cheater. If you're sacrificing for this woman, don't you think you should sacrifice harder? And this guy is very nonchalantly living in this apartment without paying the tenant like money. And it's giving her soup. Am I gonna pay you the rent with soup? I love Aprilia. Love means sacrifice, boy. They want to spend Christmas on the street? Wait, it's not Christmas yet? They were opening gifts just like a few scenes ago. I don't know if this woman wants to have sex with this guy or make him play the violin for free. And again, they are making this woman look like she's evil, but she's just like asking for the rent she's owed, right? Like, I don't understand this movie because it makes the normal people that are good look bad, and these guys that are very selfish and stupid look good. Lauber. Wait, the husband was randomly with a girl in his lap, like if he was like Santa Claus, but he's not. I come to ask for your forgiveness? But why do you have to ask for forgiveness, director guy? You did nothing wrong. Oh, he has a script for like the Seven Souls movie. Are we finally going to know what he did? I spoke with your family. What? Your mom called me, she's worried about you. She doesn't even have money to get a new phone, so she cannot communicate with her family. I still don't know what's happening in the movie, and we're almost halfway through the movie. It's the little orphan kids that want to learn how to play the violin. But what good does it make you to learn how to play the violin if you will never have money to get one? Okay, and this guy's like, okay, if you want me to teach you, where's your violin? I don't have one. Oh, he wants to sing Christmas carols to make money, okay. I guess that makes sense. This movie is terrible because nothing happened for like solid 10 minutes, then a bunch of things happen in like 5 minutes, then again nothing happens for like 15 minutes. It's all over the place. This was my first violin. Okay, the guy has another violin to teach the kids. And the sister of the little boy is breaking everything in the kitchen. but it's shown off screen. So why would you even show me what she broke? And then again, is this just a Christmas movie thing, or is this something that actually happens in Romania? But is this Snow White supposed to be the replacement for Santa in the malls? And there is this random guy, Robert, which is not the husband. Which then again, I'm not even sure if it's the husband because they never addressed that directly. And he's like another director or something? Like casting director, probably. I'm gonna remember that name. Sarah Marshall. Maybe I will search for that movie. Maybe we can see it in some distant watch-along. Poverty is very real, at least. Yeah, that's everywhere, I guess, right? My fiancé is your size, and maybe you can help me get her something. That's a very weird thing to say. Okay, so this guy apparently has a smartphone, I think. So they probably have a normal phone because they don't have any money, right? So this woman was also dating this guy before? And this guy just got a new wife that looked just like her? That's weird, and make this woman look more like a slut than anything else. Okay, and these guys are having Christmas dinner with the neighbors that watch them have sex, but they don't know that. I think it's the same neighbors. Why is everyone so horny in this movie? Are they having tomatoes for Christmas? Like just tomatoes on a bowl? Merci. And now they are speaking French. And having wine. What is wrong with you people? Button phones are also common. Oh, interesting. And they have a picture of a naked orgy. Well, it's not a picture, it's a painting, but... Actually, they have a bunch of paintings of naked women having sex on the kitchen. And they're planning of stealing food from this diner to take home because they have no money and they need food. Oh, they found the telescope. They know, they now know they watch them have sex. Imagine, we did it for free. We should have... Oh, and they find out, damn it. I think these guys want to, like, swap wives or have a threesome or just wants to watch them have sex. Come on, let's watch a movie. Would you like to stay a little longer? No. I already have seen that movie. Yeah, and? Oh my god, this couple is so horny. Maybe another time? Yeah, sure, another time. Okay, let me kiss you. Okay. Yeah, these guys are so... What the fuck is this movie? Freaky movie. Yeah, this is very European, yeah. This is the freakiest movie. It should be called a freak. The Freak Before Christmas. The Freaky Couple Before Christmas. This is the only movie that it's allowed to sing Ain't Nobody Gonna Match My Freak. They were going to watch the movie To Paint or To Make Love. It's a movie about a couple who moves to the countryside and meets another younger couple. Oh my god, they wanted to watch a swinger movie with them. And they do it with each other. Okay, so kinda weird to invite a couple for Christmas dinner or like a fancy dinner and then, hey, do you want to watch a movie about like couples having sex with each other? And I just noticed they don't even have a TV. Wait, they are doing it on purpose. They are moving. Oh, they're closing the curtains now, and they're saying hello to the couple watching them through the. And they're saying hello like they don't even care they got find out. Do you like being watched? Me? Yes. Oh my god. Who's the real freak? The one that is watching or the one that likes to be watched? Love is a freak. Love is a fuck. Love is a freak. Yeah, that's a good title for this movie. This movie has been more about freaky stuff than Christmas. What is this, bro? I don't know. And I think Christmas season is over because they removed the decorations in a very weird, like, transition scene. And this woman has a chihuahua. I guess every fancy evil woman has a chihuahua now. And this chihuahua has a dress! Like it's a male dress, like a fancy dress. Like a jacket and stuff. And this woman is still working as Snow White in a Christmas village because I guess Christmas doesn't make sense in Romania, I guess. Now this woman is blaming Paul that I have to do this work because of you. No, you have to do this work because you. Your fault, you woman. And this guy is even saying sorry and offering her a new job and she's saying no, right? So she's even more of an ass. Yeah, this guy has a smartphone. This guy got her a smartphone. You got a smartphone for your cheating wife? Which again, I don't know if it's a wife or just like a something else. But they look like husband and wife and she cheated on him and what? I don't really sure. The movie never really told me, so I'm just making assumptions, okay? I never knew how much we needed American movies until I started watching movies from other countries. And yeah, this is worse than a Christmas, like the Christmas Witch. Again, the Christmas Witch is not a Christmas movie, but it's a movie. It had a couple funny moments, and most of the movie, I guess, made sense in their own world. But this one. And this guy is going to the house of the weird rich woman. The landlady woman. And apparently I'm wrong. It is Christmas, so I don't know what that transition was. And now this woman is enjoying fancy dinner with this guy. Which I'm calling the husband, but I'm not sure it's the husband. Let's just call it the director, right? Mr. Aprilia, I don't want us to fight. I know I did some things, but what did you do? We don't know what you did. Like, you're talking as if we knew what you did. But I did it because I couldn't stand the idea of losing you. What did you do? I'm not afraid to admit it. I loved you very much. So he was a boyfriend at least, right? A husband. And I couldn't admit the fact that it's over. And they're having like Japanese food. In silence for like 10 seconds. The direction and everything are not on point. Yeah, this is absolute trash in that aspect. Mrs. Adamescu. Scruff. I feel like a goddamn mosquito trap in a huge spider's nest. Wait, so this guy is going to become a prostitute for this woman? To make money because he can make money as playing the violinist, even though the movie went out of its way at the beginning of it to show me how good he was at playing the violin and how much people love his music, he cannot make enough money to survive. So what's the point of that scene also? So this woman saying, if you don't want to have sex with me while my chihuahua watches, I'm gonna throw you on the streets tomorrow. If you won't do it, she will do it, you fool. The best part of the movie is that goddamn chihuahua right there. This woman is been putting romantic music in here. Alright. You know, they say they are poor and everything, but they have very beautiful houses. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You can have a beautiful house and no money, right? Oh, the chihuahua is yawning. Oh. And he's like licking like... No, you know, I think... I know the movie, it's like... Oh, this is really bad. This guy is gonna have to... But if this guy just decided to be with this rich woman and the other lady decided to go back with her rich husband, I think both of them will be happier, right? And I know, like, it's like, oh, but that's not... They don't love each other. They don't, like... They won't be happy because they don't love each other, but... Everyone wins! I swear that if I could do it, I'd do it. From tomorrow, you have to find other tenants. I just can't do it. This guy is not gonna become a hoe. And if you just can't do it, what do we have here? And she grabbed his cock. We have resin. What? Resin for the violin? Okay, so he didn't do it, but it's the woman gonna do it? Kind of accurate, but still way too freaky. Well, this movie, it's not it, but it's definitely an experience to watch. Have you really changed? The woman asked the husband. Your absence has changed me. If I knew that, I would have left earlier. And they both share a laugh. Okay. I felt something. What? They stopped the car? What's happening? Oh no, they stop in front of the house of the rich woman, and she's watching the guy just coming out of the house, hugging the rich woman. So she's now thinking that they cheated on each other. Oh, that's the lamest thing to do in a movie. Like, oh, she sees this thing that it's not really happening, and now she's mad with him, and it's probably gonna like cheat on him or like accept the job or something. Ah, that's lame. If you're gonna be like a fucking weird movie, at least make it good and don't fall into stereotypes. And this is the first black man I see in this movie. Oh my god, it's the freaky couple! They got a black man for the freaky endeavors, damn it! Oh my god. Oh god. They got a couple. They got a couple to do freaky stuff. Oh my god. They should have just made the entire movie about the freaky couple. It would have been way more interesting. That freak cannot be matched, man. But you know, even though this movie it's ridiculous, like the way they are portraying the freaky couple, it's like actually real, like realistic. Unlike the freaky things they do in the Bad Moms Christmas movie, which is just utterly ridiculous. So that's one point to this movie. Problema tu amor. And they are both lying to each other about what they did today. But only the woman knows. Another snowy Christmas shot. And the movie is called Love is a Story, but this is a very bad story. And look, they have Gap too. A Gap shop, nice. Targul de Crăciun, which is Christmas fair, according to the subtitles. The misunderstanding trope will be better if it happened in a realistic way, but yeah, this guy is going somewhere in a very fashionistic clothes. And he sees a beautiful dress, which he probably wants to get for the woman, but the price is 400 RON. What, 400 lei? Is that a lot of money, chat? 400 Romanian money? And he's going to play the violin on the streets because that's the only way he can make money, apparently. But it's always someone makes assumptions, takes the most extreme decision that makes everything worse without considering the other person, right? Like, if you love each other, at least you can ask, right? To fix the misunderstanding before it happens. And now he's playing the violin in slow motion. Let your heart be light. Whoever made this movie loves circle around the characters with the camera for whatever reason. Which is, it sucks if you don't know how to do it, by the way. Have yourself a merry little Christmas with this violin song. I'm gonna get enough money for that dress, even though it's of less quality of the others the actress was wearing when she had money. Here we are, nobody's getting close and throwing money at me, even though I look happy playing the violin for you. Oh, there's a cop in here. Chop chop, you don't have authorization to play the violin in here. And there was a bunch of people close to him listening to the violin. Nobody gave him money? Oh wait, people gave him money, but we just didn't see it on screen. You need like police authorization, like cop authorization. Wait, what the fuck? And now he's getting mugged? And he's getting beaten the shit out of him for playing the violin on the streets. Merry Christmas, get absolutely fucked. He's protecting his violin, so it's not broken, but they are beating the shit out of him. While a Christmas song is playing. While Ave Maria is playing, they are beating the shit out of him, and they transition into a different cut of the woman getting a new dress. Because she was helping the other guy get dresses for his wife. This is gold, man. Unintended gold right here. About $90. Okay. So it was actually quite expensive. No joke, they are beating the shit out of him while Ave Maria is playing and this woman is like putting a bunch of cute dresses. I told you, they should have... This relationship will never work. They should just date what they can date. Right? And I'm always an advocate for love, but what they have is not love. They just were like horny and lonely, and that's not love. Obviously, this woman needs a life of luxury this guy will never give her. And this guy is honestly very trashy. And this woman wears like very revealing clothing, by the way. Okay, like the music is done. Wait, it's the guy with the violin at the beginning of the movie. I told you he was going to pay for that. I told you. Okay, so this guy cannot even play the piano. The violin on the streets anymore. It's the violin, okay? Okay, the violin is okay, that's good. But he cannot play it anymore, so... The name of the dog is Mozart. Nice. It says you can take Mozart to take you home safely. Nothing bad better happens to the dog in this movie. That will be the breaking point for this. Let's go, Mozart. What a wasted opportunity to call him Beethoven, right? So, hey honey, what did you do tonight? Oh, I got my shit beaten out of me by some guys in an alley. What did you do? I went to fine dining and dress shopping with my ex-boyfriend. That's good. This relationship is working very nicely. Oh, the dress is gone. And we can see the teeth. The dress is gone because she's wearing it for the guy inside the shop. Oh my god. And now this guy is watching her like model the dress for this guy. But remember, it's for her new wife, for his new wife, that it looks just like her. The misunderstanding trope thickens. This movie, it's terrible, man. It's terrible. Who did this? Like, are you telling me that someone went to like film school and graduated and like get the budget and make like an entire movie and hired actors and casting and everything for this shit? I have seen better movies from Bollywood. At least the Bollywood movies are like ridiculously funny sometimes. And obviously this guy's like, I don't have a wife. I just wanted you to like put dresses for me and go there. Like this woman has like 3 ex-boyfriends just in her like inner circle, right? And everyone is giving her free stuff like the phone and the dresses and everything because they love her so much, and she's just a bitch. Like very mean to everyone. She doesn't even want the dresses because you lied to me. She dropped the dresses that she got for free. And this man is like, I'm not asking for anything in return. You can keep the dresses. And she doesn't want to. And she goes back home living with the poor bastard. Like, this woman is stupid. Why are women so stupid? And this guy kissed this woman. Like, Merry Christmas, see you later. And he left the clothes there. And these men are such nice men. They obviously love her. And she left the dresses on the street. Woman, go back for the fucking clothes. It's like thousands of dollars in clothing, and you're gonna... Okay, she went back for it. Bollywood has Speak Editing. Love that one scene with 300 effects. Yeah, they at least know what they have to do and they do it, right? And this woman went back home with all the clothing and all the fancy dining on her tummy, and this guy is just sitting in the dark, bleeding out. Sebastian. You know, I usually can just replicate the sounds of a language, but I cannot with this one. Birechi, I don't know. It's Birechi Love by any chance? You won the lottery? Because of the dresses? Oh god. And now she has a smartphone because one of her ex-boyfriends gave her the smartphone. And now this guy is like very suspicious of her because she's been getting a bunch of good stuff from other men. You fought with someone? I saw you with Robert at the shop. I saw you there laughing with him. And there was no trace of me inside you, Aprilia. I understood that I can live without ever seeing you again. That's what you think? I mean, they obviously love each other, but they're very stupid for each other. Just a reminder, after this one, we are seeing a German movie, I think. So we will see how that fares against the other international movies. Okay, now she's saying like, I saw you kiss Lady Dimistrek or whatever her name was. I lost everything I could lose in these 2 years. And I'm living in this shitty place with you. Girls less talented than me won awards at Venice and Cannes. You're not talented, you're just sleeping with every director. Before meeting you, I worked hard too. I left my folks in another continent? Woman, this is all your fault! Okay, like, I'm not gonna act as if this guy is not a good-for-nothing piece of shit that only wants to like have sex and have fun without worrying about the future. But this woman lost everything because of her, not because of this guy. Like, she chose to. You're a beautiful girl who hook up with a big famous director. That's all. Oh, he's firing the big guns. You're just a fucking hoe. Alright, you're his creation. You allowed yourself to play at truth and true love for a few years. How is this movie called Love is a Story? This is not about love whatsoever. I have a movie recommendation once the holiday spirit passes. You can leave it on the Discord server. I'm gonna make like a new channel for movies. You can drop it there. So I don't forget about the movies I plan on watching. I'll make the new channel after today's watchalongs. This is it. The relationship is over. Do you want me to tell you what it means to work, Aprilia? You know what it's like to study since you're 5 for 10 hours a day? You know what it's like to watch other children playing? And you never hit a ball with your foot? Oh, your poor origin story. Oh, you had to play the violin and now you're on the streets, not winning any money. Boo-hoo. I mean, that's not fair to say to her, right? Like, yeah, she's like a hoe, but she's working somehow to make money. Just the same as you're doing to play the fucking violin on the streets. I fucking hate people like him, you know? Like, oh, I sacrificed so much for my craft. I deserve everything and you are not working as hard as me, so you don't deserve anything. Like, come on, man. Like, you have the right to suffer for your art, but not blame other people because, like she was acting, right? It's not like she was like just having a bunch of sugar daddies or like she was getting the everything for free. She was actually like doing stuff. Maybe she took the easy route there, but she worked anyway, right? Like maybe if this guy was like a very famous violin performer, he will have the right to complain about her, but he's just as a loser as she is. So. And with 25 minutes left in the movie, they broke up. And they are no longer living together, which means the woman doesn't have a place to stay, which probably means she's going to either froze to death on the streets or go back to one of the ex-husbands she has. And I would like to remind you, this movie was directed by a woman. Unless there is a man that's called Christina. No, it's a woman. And it was also written by a woman, which is also Christina Jacob. And by a man that's called Dan Chiriak, which is also a woman. So this movie was directed and written by woman, which explains why is it so bad. I'm joking, but oh, she went back to her aunt. Okay, she's lying to her aunt, like, I don't have the keys to my apartment. Can I stay in here? It does sound very woman writing. That's code for bad writing. I'm sorry, but like the 3 movies we have seen with like a woman writing, it's they haven't been bangers. Like, I guess they are not bad, and I guess I cannot understand them because I have male brain or something. But man, women really take the fantasy world when they're writing something. And once again, the director husband is coming to her and it's like, you don't have anywhere to sleep. You can sleep in my house if you want to. No strings attached. Like, every man in this movie, except the one she's in love with, the violinist, it's so nice to her. And they're not being like pushy, they are not being like disrespectful. And she keeps rejecting them. And it's hurting my soul because that's exactly what women will do in real life. Everyone is really good at everything unless they're not. When I say woman writing, I mean the narrative seems to focus on the woman in the story. The woman in the story of woman's taste. You mean women like to write retarded women? That's what I'm getting, what you're saying according to this movie? Look, I'm joking, obviously, before anyone comes to me and saying anything. There's amazing women directors, obviously, and writers. But this one is not one of them. And now this guy is just in a delusion of grandeur, just like playing the violin for no one and imagining a full concert in front of him. Like, it's fucking stupid because I'm gonna pause the movie for a little bit because it's fucking stupid because now this woman, it's like she's very happy singing tunes and having like exhibitionist sex in front of the window of a like apartment that costs like $5, and now she's in the most fancy house ever, in the biggest tub I have ever seen. Like, that tub is bigger than the room I'm in right now recording this video, and she looks sad. And this guy, it's not even asking for sex, right? It's not like, oh, you can come to my house and take a bath so you can be okay and warm, but then you have to have sex with me. No, this guy is being the most comprehensive human being like ever. And this woman is just sad because she cannot have a rich life and the loser violin guy at the same time. Like, what the fuck? Woman moment, am I right? By the way, the director guy is always wearing like turtleneck sweaters, and it's funny to me because they don't go well with him. And he has like 3 earrings in one ear, and that's weird. Not retarded woman per se, but just realistic woman moment. I have a joke for that, but I feel like that could offend women actually, and I'm not gonna say it. And this guy is still offering her the role. Like, I haven't given anyone else the role because I'm waiting for you. This woman doesn't deserve happiness. Like, I know the movie's gonna end with her happiness, but she doesn't deserve it. What the fuck is happening? This is some rich, sad, poor, happy bullshit, yeah. This guy, the director guy is so eccentric, he has a Christmas book tree. It's just a bunch of books in a Christmas tree shape. Okay, apparently the woman at the fancy diner and the landlady are not the same person, they just look similar to me. And now she's sleeping on the streets. In a bench, and this guy is watching a picture they took together, even though they were only together for like a year or so. Like, even if they go back together, it will be like, hey, I'm the guy that made you sleep on the streets. What the fuck? And not only that, she's deciding to suffer. Like, this is what makes me so angry. As someone that doesn't have a saying in my suffering, like, if I'm gonna suffer, I'm gonna suffer because no one is lending me a hand on my suffering. The fact that this woman decides to suffer on her own, like, she could be sleeping in a warm bed without having to have sex with anyone, and she decides to suffer just for the sake of suffering and being a victim, and I fucking hate that. And now the violin kids that only have one scene with Sebastian are saying, he's a kind man. Why don't you come with us to the orphanage refugee and sleep with us? Probleme, which is problems. Da, which is yeah. I cannot understand this language. I'm trying my best. It's cool to be in love, but man, it torments you. And now this little kid, this orphan kid, is giving love advice to the grown-up woman. For this one time, we will let Hungary have Transylvania and say that this is their fault. You guys are fighting over Transylvania? Yeah, you just let them have it. Would you like cafe? Coffee? I don't have enough understanding of this movie to disagree. Wait, but she's gonna be filming anyway, so she accepted the role? My mom's coming from Spain, but we don't know if she's coming. It's been 3 years since we've been waiting. I think your mom's dead. On Easter, on Christmas, on holidays. Like, this movie only has one plot point and it's doing it terribly wrong. And this guy is still watching the picture of them together. Oh, they are remembering when he was like baiting her in the bathtub. which was a really weird scene, but they are just reusing it for whatever reason. Oh man, I remember how much in love I was with you when you were naked in the bathtub. But now I'm letting you freeze on the cold outside. But it's okay because I love you so much and we will be together. Fucking bullshit, man. You know, there's 15 minutes left and this is worse than A Bad Mom's Christmas. This is official. This is worse than the Christmas Witch movie. This is officially the worst movie I have ever seen this year. On stream. I have seen worse movies, but not on stream. The kid wanted to learn to play the violin for when his mom arrived, but she didn't arrive again. This comes from Spania, Madrid. Oh wait, the mom came! Okay, that's at least one happy ending in here. Slightly less Christmassy than Christmas Witch. Actually, it's slightly more Christmassy than Christmas Witch because everything happens during Christmas. But it's a worse movie overall. At least the Christmas Witch movie had that scene with the strong man punching the little kids, and that was so fun to me. And then using the magical cannon and explosions and everything. It was so ridiculous that it was actually funny. And it was well intended to be funny, right? So they got what they wanted to make, but this movie is just a mess. And for example, this is very stupid of this woman too, because she didn't want to sleep in the house of the director, you know, not with the director, just in the house, right? But she went to the audition anyway. So if you're gonna go to the audition anyway, and you're gonna like quote unquote sell yourself again to him, why not take advantage of the house and the benefits of not freezing in the fucking cold? Christmas Witch also had the plot twist of the decade, never forget. I think I already forgot. What was the plot twist of the Christmas Witch? I'm just remembering the plot twist of Catherine Christmas. Well, the old woman got married to the butler. Oh, and the Christmas Witch has that scene that they are just dancing to a modern pop song in the middle of nowhere. Oh, she's being Snow White in a toy store. You know, I really hate this woman because she's like, I'm gonna take the role. And everyone is like preparing to film and she's like, I don't want to take this role anymore. Like, she's just always some butler and some old lady get together. I don't know, I forgot. But that was not Christmas Witch, that was Catherine Christmas. Yeah, it was the plot twist I remember, but you got the movie wrong. Wait, so she's doing the movie or is she not doing the movie? I'm so confused right now. Okay, she's doing the movie. And in the movie, she's in a jail because it's related to real life, guys. This is so artistic. Wait, they are cutting her real hair for the movie? Wow. That's some sacrifice. And they cannot do second takes for this? No, it was Christmas Witch 2, I think, Dementia Stage 3. It was Christmas Witch 2? Yeah, I think something similar happened in Christmas Witch, but not quite that. But it was a big plot twist too, yeah, I guess. It's just that movie was so, like, utterly ridiculous anyway that it gets drowned into all the random stuff. But yeah, it's better than this movie for sure. And this woman is crying while she's getting her hair cut with scissors for the movie. And they're cutting it really short. And then she's remembering the words of, if you accept the role of this man, you belong to him. You are his creation. And you're gonna be sad because if you act for a man, then you're not yourself. So come live with me in this poor house and have nothing at all. That's gonna set you free. Well, they really did cut her hair really, 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 really short, so that feels bad. But I guess you have to pay to be in a movie, right? And don't tell me she's gonna be like, I don't want to be in this movie anymore after they already cut her hair, right? And now she's uncontrollably crying in front of the camera. And now this guy is playing the violin. This guy just went into the recording of the movie playing the violin? Like unprompted? There is no security in here? I don't think I even watched the Catherine Christmas stream to the fullest, so I wouldn't know. It was at the end of the movie. I think I remember you saying like, oh my god, the plot twist or something like that. Maybe it was me, I don't remember. Are you gonna just let this random guy interrupt your recording of the movie and steal your wife for the second time? And dude, if you arrive like 5 minutes earlier, she will still have her hair, right? This movie fucking sucks ass. I want to go and meet the director and the writers of this movie and punch them in the face because they don't deserve all the resources they used to make this movie. And now they're kissing and the camera is circling around because that's apparently the only thing this director knows how to, quote unquote, know how to do or likes to do. Just like the camera circling around them over and over again while they kiss. That happened like 4 times in this movie and it's fucking meaningless if you use it that much. And there's like a romance song in the fucking trash, man. And the song, it's in English. Why it's not in Romanian or whatever? Like Transylvania, I don't know. Hello CG9, how are you doing? And this guy's knocking on the door. Aprilia, where are you? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, I'm gonna pause the movie. Okay, so they kiss each other? Wait. What the fuck is happening? They kiss each other, right? With the camera circling around. And it's like, I will always love you. And then it cuts. And this guy's knocking on a door, right? And it's like, Aprilia, where are you? And then he opens the door and there's Aprilia with the head fully shaved, lying on the floor, crying in a ball. And there's like a bunch of like flour all over the floor. And there's like cake exploded burning. And this guy's like, what happened? I'm wondering the same thing. What the fuck is a scene progression? Like, they didn't have that class in European movie school. Of course, they have no security. Every Romanian movie is made in someone's grandma's basement while their parents are asleep. Yeah, I do believe you based on this movie. Let's keep watching to see what the fuck happened. And she's just letting the cake burn while she's crying on the floor, having a meltdown over X. The book doesn't explain how to make the cake, so I don't know how to do it. But you have to learn to do the cake before you do the cake. What the fuck is that? What does that even mean? Okay, so number one, what the fuck? And number two, what the fuck is happening with this movie? Like, for real. And another thing, she's like lying around on the floor and all this mess and everything, but it's the most perfectly organized mess. Like, they just decided, oh, this is gonna go in here, this is gonna go in here, and it doesn't even look like a mess. It just looked like someone put the things on the floor on purpose. Wait, what the fuck happened? I didn't want to make the movie full screen, sorry. And this is such a disappointment because this is the first movie that I watched. This is the first movie I watched in my big TV. What a waste. So I think this woman is just stupid and he had a meltdown breakdown and never recovered. And this guy is just dating a mentally unstable woman. The only worst thing that can happen in this movie, it's like if she's pregnant and they are gonna have a kid, because that will be horrible for the kid. And also, they just forgot about all the doubts they had about their marriage and everything. They're not even married, they're just hooking up. And now they're kissing again because apparently that solves everything. It doesn't matter if you don't have money and if you don't have a career and if you're a woman that doesn't even know how to make fucking bread. As long as you're kissing with this random guy that doesn't have money also. And it seems like the little kids are coming back to learn about violin. This guy also shaved. That's why he was wearing a hoodie. He shaved to be just like her. So they are both mentally unstable people, I guess. Alright, I don't even know what's happening in the movie. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? No, wait, no, what? Okay, listen to me, guys. They had this entire scene, and apparently, you guys remember the couple that was watching them through the window with a telescope? Okay, apparently, they decided to pay an entire year of their rent as long as they can watch them have sex through the window. And they are okay with that. But not only that, the guys with the telescope made a party and invited other people to watch them through the window have sex. Ah, Jesus. I'm sorry. What the fuck is this movie? And did you need to know how to do something to do it? It's called True Love. How is this True Love? This is the thing most far away from True Love I have ever seen in this life that I have been living. And now they're having sex on the dirty kitchen full of flour while being watched by the neighbors. And that's the end of the movie. It even says the end on the flour. What the fuck is wrong with you, Christina Jakob? This is not real. I didn't just watch this movie. Am I dreaming? Did I die working yesterday and am I hallucinating? And this is hell, right? Am I in hell? And this movie is categorized as comedy, but I didn't laugh once. And it's categorized as romance, but it wasn't even romantic to begin with. The ending song of this movie, it's saying I wish repeatedly like 20 times in a row. And you know what I wish? I wish I didn't see this movie because it's fucking trash. It's like if I took my 6-year-old niece and I banged her head against the wall 20 times and I asked her then to write a movie, it's gonna be better than this thing. There was not a single redeeming aspect about this movie. Like, if you make an entire movie about the swinger couple, like, being voyeurs and watching people have sex through the windows, that would have been a better movie than this. If you made an entire movie about the kids trying to learn, like, the violin to learn about to play it for her mom when the mom arrives, that would have been a better movie. From experience, people named Christina are not okay. Visual effects from Safe Frame Romania, the visual effects company. What the hell was... No, man, no. This wasn't even a movie that was so bad that it was good. And it wasn't bad in the same sense as a bad Christmas, a bad Mom's Christmas was. That was terrible. It was like terrible sense of humor. But there was like 2 times the movie actually makes me chuckle. And that's enough, right? It's not a terrible movie because it made me laugh like twice. And it has like some funny physical comedy, right? So it was like whatever. But this movie is just a mess. I didn't enjoy a single second of this movie. Like the voyeur part was interesting. And if the movie actually focused on that, it would have been like, oh, this is spicy and I enjoy watching spicy things. But no, and the people in the movie are not even beautiful to watch. They are not handsome. They are not pretty. They are not cute. Nothing in the movie made sense. But of course, this movie is sponsored by Events Anda Roman, créateur de ambiente, la maison décorative de intérieur. I don't know French. Sergiana Group, Nescafé Dolce Gusto, Confeitaria Splendid Pâtissier, Nisa, H&M, Debenhams, and I was about to mention how many of these brands I was watching through the movie. Every time they went shopping, the camera will zoom through the like brands, right? MoTV, Reds, Creator de Ghost, Biabati, Mac, but not the Mac to think about, Pick and Kloppenborg, and Momento Taudon Cafe. And Karat, Mercedes-Benz, P&G, MediaLink, Auto Italia, Importator Official, Strauss, BCR, and Alca. How the fuck did you have this many sponsors and ended up making such a shitty movie? I could, like, if Raid Shadow Lanes sponsor me, I could make a better movie than this. Good Lord, forgive me for I have seen, and I don't know what sin I committed to watch this movie, but I'm gonna give this movie a 0. Like, there's nothing to say from this movie. And I'm not trying to be like hyperbolic or anything. You know, you guys know I try to judge things fairly. But I'm thinking, like, just based on this movie, I think we should nuke the entirety of Europe. They don't deserve to make movies anymore. No, I'm kidding. I'm trying to think of something to save from this movie, like something could be commended or something. But there's nothing. Like, it was absolute trash. I couldn't think of a single moment. Like I mentioned, when they discovered, like, oh, they are watching us through the window, like, it could lead to something funny. As this movie, it's a comedy, but I don't know how is this a comedy. But that's the thing. They build up, or try to build up, some sequences, like, oh, the kids are trying to play violin for the mom, or these guys are watching, because in the end they're gonna be watching them have sex. But they don't actually make anything concrete of the movie. Like, nothing really happens in the movie. The movie's all over the place. The romance story is fucking ass. I don't think these people should be happy or together or in any meaningful way. I don't think men should be nice to this trash of a woman that exists. I don't think the violin guys deserve to be happy after she complains and it's a bitch. Like, woman, this guy just told you you're a good for nothing bitch, and you just sell yourself for money, and you still go back to him. No, that's not a nice man, and this is also not a nice woman. So I guess bottom line, they do deserve each other somehow. But no, man, no, this is not right. Hopefully the German movie can save this, because otherwise this is the, like, okay, I'm gonna give it a 1 for now. I'm gonna give this movie a 1 out of 10. And when I finish the German movie that I'm gonna also be watching today, I'm gonna decide if the German movie is better than this one. And if the German movie is better than this one, then this one is gonna become a 0. That's how it's gonna be it. But right now, this is the worst movie I have ever watched in my entire life. In the stream. In stream, okay? So, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna finish this stream. I'm gonna go have lunch. I'm gonna do some things I have to do. And I'm gonna see you guys in about an hour. In about an hour, I'm gonna see you guys in here again if you want to come. And we wanna watch the other Christmas movie, which is apparently German, I think it is. And it's also more violent. How is the movie called? Christmas something. Crossfire Christmas, it's called. Christmas Crossfire, it's the name of the movie. Which seems to be like a more action-packed movie. I think it's German. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's German. Because it's called Wir können nicht anders or something like that. Yeah, it might be hard to outshit this. So I'm guessing Christmas Crossfire, it's not as much as Christmas, because it seems to be like this action obscure movie. And I don't have high hopes for it, but I'm sure it's gonna be better than this one. So, once again, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next indie game stream or whatever I decide to do with this channel, which is gonna be another movie in an hour. Don't forget. I'm sure it's gonna be fun. And I will see you guys later. Also, don't forget something important I have to mention. I have 3 Christmas indie games that I'm gonna upload today. They are great. They are certified Moriko bangers. I enjoyed all of them, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy it too. I'm gonna upload them because I still have to edit them a little bit. So in about 5 hours, you guys gonna have 3 indie games Christmas themed to enjoy during the weekend. So I will see you guys in about an hour. I'll see you later.